Using your camera phone or texting, what was the funnest thing you did when you got your cell phone? Oh, that's a great question. So when I started with my cell phone, I couldn't text to save my life. I stunk. Um, but it gradually came into view. Uh, but far as getting that camera phone out, oh yeah, you thought you was a cameraman. You really thought you was doing some incredible pictures. You couldn't you took everything in sight, blew it up, drew it in. No one could tell you that you weren't the cameraman. Um, Two of the greatest things about getting a cell phone, I want to say, you know, I think with the old BlackBerry, when you would get your board out, your keyboard out to type, that was fun. And all, of course, people went emoji happy. You always seen people doing all the trendy stuff like everybody else once upon a time and the faces and all that. But getting the phone to take pictures, that's where it was at. Because, like, the more distinctive pictures you could take, people were like hyped. And of course, once you split in images and you were doing distortions and edits, it took on a whole different life. So, asking me which was the specialty about getting the phone, gotta say hitting them pictures up. Because the texting part took a minute. Only time the reason why, I'll tell you the truth, why texting got cool or became a necessity is because once I would Bell, you remember the old plan. So I used to mess with T-Mobile back in the States. And I remember when it was like 1,000 minutes or something, and you got free calls after 9 and the weekends and all that. And they told you texting was free, but calls cost money. So that's why texting got to be something that you had to learn how to, use your decimals, use your points, get yourself together. Whereas taking pictures was grand. It was like, wow, this thing felt like therapeutic. It was like, wow, I can take pictures of anything. Pictures can stick. They just feel real. They just was incredible. So um I just I loved it. I thought it was sensational. I thought it was magical and powerful. So um couldn't help myself with that. So that's where I was with it. And I've talked to different people through, of course, and people when they became text they were texting, they thought they was unstoppable. And I got it. I got it. Once I figured it out, it took a while. It's kind of like learning how to drive. It really was. Put your foot on, learn how to, it was something else. But taking them pictures, and you thought anything that you took was cool in any spot, and manipulating scenes and buildings and walls, you just couldn't be stopped. So those were the two things that jumped off at me upon getting a cell phone was messing with the those two things. Now I'll probably do some other questions about that I got about things I got excited about when I got my cell phone because it's gonna be something I'm gonna talk about. Cell phone life changed everything, everything. Being realistic changed everything. But those two things coming off with having pictures and texting, they were dynamic. You know, they were a whole different lingo, different way of life. You know, to this day, I remember what I was doing, and how it all came to be and came to view. So um, that was my two of my fondest memories about getting a cell phone: the camera game and the texting game. But tell me, which one of the two did you look most forward to when you got your cell phone? Let me know if you can remember back that far when, and whatever phone you got, either Android or iPad. Let me know. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And again, um, iPhone, Android, but when you had your cell phone, pictures or texting, which feature got you hyped? And you said I can do that in my sleep. I'm out.